Lonnie said we can tell you the storm will make its way into our area. In the city, preparations have been made on the streets and in the subways.
CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez live now in Lower Manhattan with more on that. Hazel.
Yeah, I'm on the corner of South Street and Wall Street, and this area was very hard hit by Superstorm Sandy. And while the storm we're expecting is not nearly as strong, you can see the city is not taking any chances. Take a look at this massive wall behind me. I'm about 5'4". You can see how big this is. For the last 2 days, crews have been filling up these huge tubes with water to prevent this area from getting flooded with rising water.
Crews are working feverishly, building a massive barrier wall along South Street in Lower Manhattan, prepping for the arrival of Tropical Storm Isaias. Mayor de Blasio visited the site this afternoon.
This storm appears to have a very localized impact in this area. This is the one area we're particularly concerned about given the projections, and we have the tools ready to address it.
As part of the city's interim flood protection measures program, workers have been deployed to flood-prone areas, including the South Street Seaport. For the first time, they're installing these orange tiger dams. Each 37-foot-long water tube takes about 40 minutes to fill, with water pumped in from nearby hydrants. More than 100 tubes will be lined up near the East River's edge, alongside these HESCO barriers, 4-foot-high wire mesh cages filled with sand. They've also installed flood panel protection walls to doorways of critical facilities, all in an effort to keep floodwaters at bay.
We have activated our flash flood emergency plan, which mitigates flash flood potential, and part of that is DEP and DOT teams have been out clearing catch basins through the weekend in preparation for the storm.
The MTA says it's also clearing catch basins and testing flood doors at vulnerable subway stations to minimize potential service disruptions across the system. Braulio, Bunay, executive chef at Industry Kitchen at the South Street Seaport, says he's hoping the flood walls won't be needed. He'll optimistically open tomorrow, hoping the storm will be kind to his business and others who've already been struggling to stay afloat.
Lately we see so many storms, so many problems in the world, especially in New York City, but we're very tough with the situations.
So you're ready for it?
We're ready for it, yeah, we're ready. In New York.
And just so you have an idea of how big this wall is, this wall goes from Catherine Slip near the Brooklyn Bridge to here where I'm standing on Wall Street. And unfortunately, they already have a leak here in one of the tiger barriers. The crews hope to have this wall completed sometime tonight. We're live in Lower Manhattan. Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
All right, Hazel, get that leak fixed. Thanks so much.